Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is Xaul17 and I would like to welcome you to Dungeons & Dragons Online. So I know this is probably not what you were expecting me to put out for my first series. You're probably expecting Skyblock right now, Minecraft, but I was planning on doing this anyway, and for some reason I couldn't log into Minecraft. I was having problems with all my accounts, even my main account on this computer. I just couldn't seem to get into it, so we're going to start by playing this instead. I had a little time right now to do a recording, so this is what I'm going to record. I do apologize. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. This is an MMO, as you can probably tell. It's, again, it's Dungeons & Dragons Online. It's based off of D&D, which is a board game, which I know a lot of you guys are probably going to hate me for saying this, but I've actually not played a lot of D&D, or any D&D, other than this game. And this game, I actually have a history with this game, though. I've been playing this game for a good 4 years now, almost 5 years. It's been a long time. But even though I have been playing for that long, I'm still not really that great at it, so just don't expect me to be the master at this game. It's all for good fun anyway. That's my goal of this series, just to have fun. If you can call it a series, I have no idea how long this is going to go on for, but let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright, so first thing we need to do is choose a class, and what we're going to choose, we are going to choose an Artificer. This is one of my favorite classes in this game. It is a very heavy damage dealer, and you even get a little pet to go along with you, so alright, so Artificer, first off, if you're trying this game out for yourself, keep in mind this is one of the premium classes, so you do actually have to pay to get this, but if you do happen to pick this up, I do recommend giving it a try because it is a lot of fun. Pretty much it's an arcane magic user, can do traps, can do casting, can do self-healing. You'll see what I mean after a while. And let's go and get right in. Alright, so these right here, we actually have a few paths we can choose from, but we're not going to go with these because these are pretty much, if you're new at the game, you don't know how to build your character yet. But since I have been playing, I pretty much know where all my stats and skills need to go. So let's go ahead and go to Customize, and we are going to choose... I've actually not done a Warforged Artificer, even though it is probably the most common way to go. So we're going to go with Warforged. Now, this guy is a construct, pretty much. He has... Well, he is... That's weird. Anyway, excuse me, he is able to actually self-repair. He doesn't have healing spells, but he will be able to repair himself, which actually is going to be a huge help for this class. So let's see, these are the starting stats. For Artificer, we need Intelligence. We are going to max that out to 18. We also need, let's go ahead and add a little bit of Dexterity, and definitely some Constitution. And a couple points into Strength, and, oh, wait a minute. Charisma. We need Charisma. The reason we need Charisma is for a very special ability which Artificers excel in, and that is this one right here called Use Magic Device. And this will allow them to use scrolls and such which other classes can use, pretty much just based off of a skill roll or a skill check. Okay, so other abilities we'll need: Disable Device, because this is a Trapper class. We also need Open Lock. We also need Search. Spellcraft, I'll leave out Spellcraft this time around, but... Oh wait, actually, I have a lot of points to spend, so we might take it anyway. Concentration... Let's see what else. Let's go with a little bit of Jump, which, because this is not a class skill, I actually have to spend double points to get it. But that's alright. Prefer, no. Still 8 points to spend, oh boy. Repair, oh yes, Repair, definitely. And let's go with Haggle, because Haggle is also a really good skill that this class has. Alright, so let's see. As for my starting feat, we are going to go with something simple, I think. Let's go ahead and go with Adamantine Body. Go ahead and start with a little armor. This class is going to be powerful already as it is, so I'm not really worried about getting my damage up early on, because that's just going to come. It comes with the class. Later on, definitely, I'm really going to need to worry about that. But alright, right now, Conjure Bolts, because this class has the ability to conjure their own bolts without having to buy them, so that's a huge plus. Enchant weapon. We are also going to go with my first repair spell, so I can self-heal. We are going to go with resist energy. And let's see, 2 more. Let's see, grease is the ultimate troll spell, which I don't like really trolling, so let's not go with grease. Let's go with shield of faith, because buffs are always nice. And let's also go with a blade of armor, which obviously that's showing me I'm going to have to pick up some kind of material component in order to use it. But anyway, this is pretty much an overview of my character right now. I know this is probably not the most ideal build, but it'll be fine for what we're doing. So just to double check, we maxed out intelligence, got 16 on constitution, 14 dexterity, which I'm not overly worried about, and then charisma, a little bit of charisma, so we can help get our use magic device up. Alright, so let's go ahead and customize. Now this is base color, let's just go with black. We're just going to make it kind of quick because I don't want to spend too much time in here. Want to get into the fun stuff, which is actually playing the game. Let's do evil red eyes and make him... that'll work. Makes them look rusty, which is actually kind of fitting because I haven't played this game in so long. I too am rusty. Alright, so for his name, we'll just go with Toraxxxe. 3 X's because the 2 and 1 are taken, also thanks to me. That's a name I tend to go with in MMOs. And lawful good, no, let's go with neutral. And there we go. Let's go and create our character and log in for the first time. Okay, so if you couldn't tell by the fact that I already had a lot of characters on here, I have been playing this game for a long time, and I'm definitely not new to this. Alright, so this game and I actually go kind of a long way back. In fact, this game, if you don't know, as you can see the graphics are kind of old. That's because the game is old. It's been around about 10 years now. In fact, they celebrated their 10-year anniversary last year, I think. Was it last? Yeah, I think it was last year. Because I wasn't around about around March. Oh wait, yes I was. It's just been a long time since I played this game, so I don't have much space to work with on here. Well, we'll go 3 hotbars for now, but I'll worry about customizing this and such off camera. We don't really need to look at that right now. I'm just kind of getting a base set up. Alright, so what we're also going to do, super quick and bear with me. Gonna go to the options. See, we definitely don't need hints. I've been around long enough to not need the hints. And also I'm going to turn that setting on. It's just a preferred setting that I have, and we are going to get started. Alright, so where we are currently, we are on an airship, which this is actually not where you would normally start out the game. You would actually start out the game in a little village known as Korthos, and that is exactly where we're going to go. Eventually, what I had, that was a perk that you can unlock. You can unlock what is known as a veteran status.
Memories of a large white dragon striking your ship come flooding back.
Okay, so that was actually our first encounter with the Dungeon Master. This game is all about...
you're awake! Oi, you ain't undead, are you?
No, I'm not undead. Thank you, Jeets. Alright, so let's go and talk to him. We're going to skip the storyline. It's not really skipping much, but the little first starter quest, which that's just long and boring, in fact. I actually recorded this once already. This is a re-recording of it because the first recording I did do the tutorial, and I'm like, you know what, I regretted it because it's just it's kind of tedious. I mean, it's good if you're just starting out, but I'm definitely not new at this, so. Okay, so this game, keep in mind, there is a lot to learn about this game if you don't know how to play it, and I'm not really going to be teaching much. I'm sure there are plenty of great videos out there to teach how to play the game, but we're just kind of in it for fun right now. Okay, so first thing we need to do, we need to get some spells going. Right now I have the repair on there by default. Let's go ahead and throw that on our hotbar. Well, actually, I should have stuff on the hotbar already. Okay. We actually need to go into a tavern, which is right here, to customize that spell, or to equip the spell too. Pretty much, if you ever need to inscribe a spell, you have to be in a tavern to do it. So let's go ahead and let's go with enchant bolts, or enchant weapons, and conjure bolts for our first spell. Okay. That was weird. Alright, so conjure and enchant. That's a good start, I think. And what we're going to do, let's see, did I get armor? Yeah, oh, okay, that's all I have. It's got pretty much nothing on it. That's great. Oh, wait, they did give me one. Okay. We've got Repair +3, which is definitely good for a Warforged, especially one who has Repair as a skill, because Repair is actually a spell, but the Repair skill actually influences the spell power you have for the spell, so it will actually increase my healing output the higher I have on Repair. I mean, not by a whole lot. There are definitely better ways to do it, but you definitely want to have a good repair in order to maximize your repairing ability. Okay, so we are going to go and get started. Alright, so this chalice symbolizes a quest. We're going to pick this one. This first one is called Hayton's Rest, and we're going to jump right in. Okay, so VIP accounts on this game can actually unlock the higher difficulties automatically. Unfortunately, I am not. I have everything in this game unlocked at this point, but that's just because I've been playing it for so long. I unlocked everything as I was running through the game. I mean, over the course of 5 years, so I actually do not have VIP, so we are going to have to stick with normal when we run these quests for now. Unless I'm running with the group, which, who knows, eventually I might. Hopefully I'll get some of you guys in on this, if you're interested, of course. I mean, it really is a fun game. I am a little rusty on it, though, and just trying to get back into it.
And by the passage, strange.
Okay, so keep in mind I am kind of glossing through the story. If you're interested in the story, you'll probably have to play the game for yourself. But I've gone through this so many times now, it's like, you know, I don't even care. Alright, so a repeating crossbow is actually a really good choice. It's probably the best choice for the Artificer, in my opinion. That's just tutorial loot, we don't want that. Okay, so right now we are investigating this crypt. Excuse me.
Performing some kind of ritual.
And we are actually after 3 crests to get into the main chamber to kill the boss. And the crests are, for some reason, they're inside the altar.
If you take it with you, it may be useful later. You continue to hear cultists.
I don't know why they're not sitting on the altar.
Further inside.
For some reason they're inside the altar, but you know, whatever. It's a game. Alright, so we're just gonna kind of run through this super quickly.
As you slay these foul cultists, take care to keep your own.
Yeah, as you can tell, this is still pretty much the tutorial. Even though I skipped the tutorial quest, we're still going through all the tutorial stuff. But eventually, as soon as we leave the Porthos area and finish this storyline, that will change. It'll get better.
There might still be other altars.
They won't baby you as much anymore, which actually they don't tend to do that in this game anyway. Just for the first couple quests, and it's like, okay, you're here and have fun. You get to learn everything on your own, and you will screw up. And I'm saying that because it is true. If you are starting out this game for the first time, your first build, you will mess it up. I mean, that's just like, it's kind of a proven fact at this point. I messed mine up. I messed probably like my first 10 up, and I'm probably gonna mess this one up because it's been so long since I played it. But anyway, it's all for fun. I mean, that's all games are. And if you don't know, like, if you haven't seen my intro video for this channel, you know that this is pretty much just a casual channel anyway. Ooh, so what we're coming across here is actually our very first trap.
It's out in the open.
So if you don't know,
and that's
okay, so we actually need tools. We have tools to disable the trap. Not very good tools, but tools are tools. Let's go and search that out. There are 2 trap boxes, although it's only 1 trap.
Set to spray acid onto whoever approaches the chest. You've disconnected.
Now this game is very good about hiding secrets like this. Like, they'll have a chest sitting out in the middle of nowhere, and then you'll think, oh, hey, loot, and you'll walk up to it, and then boom, you'll be dead. Cold trap or acid trap or whatever. I mean, I call them secrets, but tricks. I mean, there are plenty of secrets too, but thankfully I am playing a class which will be able to detect those secrets. Alright, so we're going to head down here, get that last altar, so we can enter into the end chamber.
When the altar collapses, a 3rd crest appears. It glows with cold magic.
I'm hearing something. I mean, I heard those Sahuagin, like, well after they were dead. I mean, I don't know if that's normal. I guess it's just because I'm not actually used to hearing all the sound on this game. Anyway, let's go ahead and destroy the sarcophagi, because every quest actually, like, as you notice, if you have been watching my experience bar at the bottom, excuse me,
A magical
notice it actually hasn't been moving up as I've been killing these monsters, and that's because the experience in this game is rewarded at the end and by optionals. So once the entire quest is complete, I'll actually get the experience for it, assuming I complete the quest. I mean, very rarely, like in wilderness areas and such, will I actually get experience by killing monsters, and even then, I'll have to kill a certain number in order to get it. So it's actually a really interesting setup. That's kind of one thing that sets this game apart from a whole lot of other MMOs, because, like, if you don't know, a lot of other MMOs are all about, oh, go to this place, collect 10 of these, or go kill 15 of these guys, or 20 of these guys. I mean, this game, every single quest is a dungeon. And that's one, oh, wow. Spell point potion, those are rare, especially at this level. But anyway, every single quest is a dungeon. And all the dungeons in this game, like, I mean, they all have their own objectives, they all have their own story to them, and that's what I think is really cool about this game, because it kind of takes it takes away from the repetitiveness of playing an MMO, because you don't have to worry about, like, in fact, actually, it's a lot more interesting to me. It adds a lot more replay value, because you don't have to worry about doing the same grind over and over. In fact, later on, like, we'll be able to pick and choose the quests that we want to play, and there'll be so many to choose from. Like, every time we level up, we won't have to play the same content. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the next quest right quick. This one is called the Storehouse Secret. This is a short quest, but it's also, well, actually not too much to say about this quest. This is probably the most, well, actually I take that back. I was going to say something, but never mind. Alright, we are going into the village storehouse.
Dust and mold fill the
Alright, so now we have some new monsters. Instead of, we are actually fighting giant spiders, which in this game those are not giant at all. Those are actually very small for spiders. So in this quest, we actually do encounter the first puzzle, which this game doesn't have as many puzzles as I would like, because I am actually a huge fan of puzzles. If you don't know me, I like puzzles, I like mazes, I like trying to figure things out. This game has the first of those. It is a floor tile puzzle, which I will demonstrate here in just a minute. It's a very short quest. Okay, so right now we need to destroy the crates and try and find the key, which is always going to be in a different crate. And with my luck, that different crate is always going to be in the last crate I destroy. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Good thing I can conjure bolts. Oh, and one thing I forgot, something very important to this class, is my pet. My Iron Defender. As you can see right now, he's just a little puppy. Alright, so this is my UI bar. I can command him to pretty much do whatever. I can command him to, well, actually he doesn't have a lot of commands right now, but he's not leveled up either, so all I can really tell him to do right now is to not do anything, to defend me, or to just attack and kill whatever stands in his way. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, he'll get bigger and stronger as I get bigger and stronger, so.
A large silver key falls out.
How about that? The very last crate. Yep, that's my luck right there. That's always how it seems to go for me. Alright, so as soon as you pick up the key, you get ambushed by the boss. Yeah, I know. Wasn't that a super hard boss fight? It's gonna get a lot harder though. Alright, let's go and pick up the loot. Hand wraps, which, what is that? Slaying specific damage effect versus plants. Okay. We actually, yeah, we don't encounter many plants at this level, so those are useless anyway, and also, wow, I guess they seem to have changed the effects on this game, which is not surprising, because they're always changing the effects on this game, but damage versus plants. Anyway. Let's go ahead and move on to the puzzle room. So the key is actually for this door, and that Sahuagin boss was actually trying to steal this scroll. but I wasn't going to let that happen. Alright, so the idea of this 4-tile puzzle, if you want to take a look right quick, is pretty much just to light up these circles just by rotating the tile pieces, which it's really easy. Because of course this is the very first puzzle encounter you have in this game. There are some in this game which are actually really complex and difficult. In fact, there's one in particular which I can think of right now, which I have yet to ever solve. And that's saying something, because I really like puzzles, and I enjoy doing puzzles. Who knows, maybe I'll do it for the first time on camera, if you guys actually enjoy this series. I mean, this is a fun game. It's a game I've been playing for a very long time. So hopefully you guys are actually enjoying this. If you are, go ahead and let me know. I mean, it's been a long time since I played this game, and to be honest, I've actually been kind of burnt out on it. So I would actually like a reason to play this game again. I mean, if it's for you guys, like if I could group with you guys, I mean, that would be really cool, but take things one step at a time right now. I'm just a little guy with no subscribers. I mean, I've got support, which I'm very thankful for. Let's go ahead and take some extra hit points here. Alright, so let's see what else we have here. We got this necklace, which is +1 to concentration and will save. Why not? This is actually a pet collar, which this we can equip on my dog, so let's go ahead and do that super quick. Which actually, I forgot we could just right-click this and view my character sheet for my pet. Just equip it here. He can have armor and he can have a collar, which it doesn't actually show up on him, unfortunately. See, I also got these bracers. What do these do? Spell saves +1 and tumble +2. Well, I'll take it for the spell saves for now. I don't really need tumble, but we'll get better gear eventually anyway. And I think we'll go ahead and run one more quick quest. This is actually our first protection quest of the game. So this game actually does kind of throw you into a lot of stuff, which I think is really cool. Like, it starts you out and it shows you pretty much everything you need to play the game right in the starter area. Protection quests, I know, are never fun. In fact, well, actually, I better not fail this. That would be sad. I know I probably would if I was playing a higher difficulty.
You can feel the life-saving heat emanating.
So yeah, about those higher difficulties, if you don't know, pretty much it's the higher the difficulty, the higher amount of experience you receive, and the better the rewards, and better chance for good loot. Alright, so my pet is actually going to run around and help kill these monsters for me. And this quest, like, he'll see them before I do, pretty much. Because he is a, he's UI, or not UI, but he is, artificial intelligence, so he already knows pretty much where they are. Alright, so if you don't know what we're doing in this quest, we're actually trying to protect this little blue crystal here. And if you are the observant type, you will happen to notice that that blue crystal is actually putting off a purple glow. And the reason for this is because the crystal actually used to be purple, but they made it blue for some reason somewhere along the line. Yeah, the weird things they do in this game, yeah. You never know. Sometimes you just don't know their reasoning for it. Alright, so I also really got to be careful of my pet's health. I can actually repair him too, so let's go ahead and do that. Shoot him a couple little light repairs and make sure he doesn't die on me. If he does die, I will be able to revive him, but I only can do that one time until I'm actually able to resurrect, which that is that's not going to come till later. And even then, that's what the use magic device thing is good for, because it's not a spell that I normally get on this class. So the skill, the UMD skill, is actually going to help with that. I'll be able to use scrolls in order to raise the dead, even though I don't have the spell actually inscribed. Okay, so one more, and I know he's going to spawn right here in the outside chamber. How do I know this? Well, I might have played this one too many times. Alright, so come on, and I also know he always takes a little longer. There he is. And there we go. Alright, so I have actually ranked up. I haven't leveled up. You actually have to rank up 5 times before you can level up. So yeah, there we go. I'm actually going to go ahead and leave this first episode right here. We created our character, ran a few quests, and let's go and pick up our reward right quick. Yes, the crystal's safe. What do we have here? Actually, I don't think any... Actually, they are. Do I want axe or spear? That's bludgeoning or slash... Or, except bludgeoning or slashing. Okay. Let's go and take axe block.
Hero, it is on the people's lips as you walk by.
Oh yeah, they are so excited
Cautious
for me. They're
looks
so happy
and
for me.
friendly nods. Then word comes that your
Acting like it's
presence
such a
is
big deal that I'm
requested in the
saving this
tavern.
little virtual village. Well, anyway, if you liked it, go ahead and... No, I did not want to join your party. Go ahead and hit that like button, and I hope you guys are enjoying this, because I would like to play more of it. So I will see you next time.